Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager Creator Team Career Mode Season 5. And let's see, the hospitality area has been upgraded, that is good. And if you haven't watched the last video, go and check it out because look at that guys. We are right now P1 in the constructor after the first race, and as you can see, we have 1 win and 2 podiums, and you must be guessing who it must be. And yes, it is Lewis Hamilton. And obviously, one other thing is that we had the first race, Bahrain Grand Prix, was a sprint race. We only have 3 sprint races this season, and the first one was Bahrain in the first race of the season. So that was also amazing, guys. We have really nothing to do. We have a front wing design upgrade coming in 5 days. So let's wait for that. And right now, let's just skip past the time. And guys, the design has completed for front wing. That is good. We have a manufacture limit to do. Let's do 2, or you know what, let's do 3. Front wing, let's manufacture that much. And let's just go back. Obviously, we have now a little bit space for another upgrade. Let's see if front wing is going to... Well, front wing is going to give us a lot of position, a lot of pace here. And the dirty air tolerance will also get better. And the tire preservation, which is I guess a little bit worse for us, will also get better. And obviously guys, the main goal it should be for us should be to get the engine cooling better, because that is right now 20th. So chassis should be our main goal, or even not that. Yeah, suspension should be our main goal. But the problem, look at that guys, with suspension is that we will lose top speed because of that. So I really do not want that. And let's go into side pods. Yeah, that will actually improve everything for us. So let's do 15. You know what, let's go 19 in the wind tunnel. 1.5, that will be little too much. Let's go 1.3, that should be enough. Let's do that. Balanced everything. Yeah, only 1 engineer. We have done that upgrade. So guys, let's just see if we can do another one. Suspension is out of the question. And look at that guys, the chassis is going to give us a lot of performance here, and it will also help our engine cooling problems. So yeah, this might be the right choice to use everything we have, and this will be the last upgrade for this ATR period right now. So let's do that. With 6 days to go, let's go for the Saudi Arabian GP. And guys, strategy prep, but before that, let's go into the warehouse. Let's go suspension, we have a new one. Let's put that on the car. Let's go in the side pods, already done that. Underflow, yeah, we do not have a new one. Rear wing is done. Front wing, let's put that also on the car. And let's go back. Let's see, chassis, we have one coming in for at least Lewis Hamilton. Let's put that for him. Let's do the race targets then, and let's go into the Saudi Arabian GP. And guys, into the qualifying, let's just go, and we have 100% for both of our drivers. That is the best setup we could give both of our drivers, so their confidence is high. Let's send Miney out straight away, and with a little bit of a gap this time too, let's send Hamilton out. And obviously it's because guys, we need a little bit extra gap this time, because Saudi Arabia, the slipstream, it's not going to work that much, considering we have so much tight corners here. So let's see. Miney has started his first lap, and he is not getting blocked, so that is a good news. Hamilton might get a little bit blocked, and let's see. And the other car has gotten out of the way for Miney, so that is a good news for him. Purple first sector, 31.9, and a 31.8 for Hamilton. That is a good one. Let's keep an eye on Miney, what he can do in the second sector. And obviously I think Hamilton will beat that, 27.1. And let's see, Hamilton's time 27.0. Have only beaten by a little bit, but Hamilton has beaten it. So rounding the last corner, Miney straight to the line. Let's see what he goes, 25.8. But Hamilton will already improve on that, and he also improves only by 300ths of a second. So that is still a good lap, guys. Let's bring both of these guys in and let's wait. And look at that, guys, only 30 seconds. Well, almost the time is over. Charles Leclerc and Sainz has done a little bit better lap than us, so that doesn't matter. Vesti, Dragovic, Tsunoda, Albon, and Ibasa and Perez out. So Andretti not having the best first season here, but I guess that happens considering which team they inherited. So this will take them at least, I think, a couple of years to bring that team back onto the midfield. So let's go into Q2, and with a used set of tires, let's send Miney out straight away, and we have a Porsche going out, and that is Ocon. And let's keep an eye on us and Hamilton. Let's send him out with a little bit of a bigger gap this time, because obviously guys, even with a 3-second gap you get a little bit of a, well, dirty air, so we do not want to waste that much time. Let's see, Miney starting his first lap into Q2 on a used set of tires. He will have some cars, well, Piastri and Antonelli will be the two people who will be the one getting in front of us. Let's see if he is able to, well, manage through from these guys. And look at that, that is the first Piastri getting out of the what am I saying, getting out of the way properly there. 31.9 for Miney. Hamilton with the 31.8, again amazing lap there. So Miney, let's see what he goes in the second sector, a little better, 27.0. Let's see what Hamilton can do. Obviously Hamilton, again a purple lap, well, purple sector, 26.9. So both of these guys improving in their second sector. Miney goes with, wait,
that delta negative.
He is a little slow this time, but that doesn't matter. And Hamilton is 6/10 faster. Hamilton is 6/10 faster because I think he got a little bit of a slipstream there. Yeah, 26.9 and a 26.5. Yeah, 3/10 worth of slipstream for Hamilton has worked in his favor. So I guess guys, there is no point in sending him out. And guys, 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. We have now gone out with Miney, so Miney needs to do a good lap here and get us into Q3 too, because obviously in the first qualifying session and he is getting blocked. Please don't tell me the guy is also doing a lap and the Porsche is also doing a lap. My goodness guys, that is ruined. The lap is ruined for him. And which Porsche is this? So it must be Ocon. No, Ocon has just done a better lap. So it is, sorry, Sargent. It's Sargent. Nope, it is Ocon. It is Ocon guys, and because of that, Miney cannot improve. He's 32.6. He is well off his pace guys. He's well off. There is honestly nothing he can do. Obviously second sector green, so that is a good one. I mean there is no point in bringing him in. Let's just see if the slipstream of a car which is this close can help us. Let's see. Race to the line. Can Miney improve? Miney does not improve because he got blocked by the car in front. Obviously, if we had a button or an instruction in the game in which we could ask our driver to make a gap in front of us, that would have been helpful, but I guess you can't do that right now. So let's go on a new set for Hamilton. Obviously he has gone into Q3 with only one set, so let's use the two new soft here and let's send Hamilton out. And Hamilton starting his first lap on a new set of tires in Saudi Arabia. Let's see what he can do. Obviously we have 3 cars in front of us who are well in the second sector, so they are not going to impede us very quickly. So let's see the first sector, a green one, 31.9, a little slower this time for Hamilton, but I know he will improve. Let's see the second, 27.1, again a little slower on this current lap here. Race to the line, Hamilton goes 25.8. Yeah, that is not really a good lap here, so we will have to go out again guys. And guys, 1 minute remaining. Hamilton is starting his final lap into Q3. Let's see, can he improve? Obviously the only person he has in front of him is Antonelli and other few cars who are just a little bit too far, and Antonelli will not give us any slipstream because he is a little too far in front. Maloney right now P4, so we need to improve a green first sector, 31.6. that is much better than what he did in the first sector. It must have been because he, well, got blocked by someone. That is the only thing that makes sense, but right now it doesn't matter because second sector is also green and that is also better. Gasly does not improve. Antonelli goes P3 there. Max Verstappen and Sainz are also improving. Sainz is still doing. Hamilton is on pole. Sainz first sector does not improve. Max Verstappen in the first 2 sectors is not improving. Piastri in the first sectors improve only goes to P6. Russell, first sector, no improvement. Second sector, green. And Antonelli is the only one who could have done anything, but he is into P4. So let's see. Russell race to the line, goes to P6 only. So guys, we have done it. We have Hamilton on pole. And the bad news for us is that Miney is in P15, so he needs to step it up a little bit here. And we have done an amazing job here with, look at that guys, 7-8 Ferrari, 7-8 Williams, 9 and 10 Haas. Haas, I don't know what happens to them. They show such promise in the first race and then they just go off. So guys, let's just go into the Saudi Arabian GP.
The drivers are getting ready here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights.
Jeddah Street Circuit certainly makes the high speeds of F1 racing a thrilling affair. But even a world champion can be caught out in between the narrow walls, just as Max Verstappen found out in 2021.
Jeddah Corniche circuit is hot and high-powered, demanding speed for the straights and a high grip level through corners that are tight to the barriers. Starting tyre choices will be crucial here, with teams ever mindful of opportunities that a safety car could give. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
And into the race, let's just see medium to hards, well, medium to soft and soft to mediums. So let's go 3 laps slower, let's do 100%. And obviously guys, the reason I'm going 3 laps slower is because the engine, well, will get very overheated in the Saudi Arabian GP, and it always has traditionally. So going on to this strategy might be a good chance. And should I start Miney on a soft tires? You know what, I don't think so, because medium tires gets very quickly better than soft tires. So yeah, this is the right choice. So guys, let's just go into the grid formation.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Now, this could be an important race for Pierre Gasly.
Starting in the top 10 is good, but they'll need to play the race really well to not lose places.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Hamilton starts P1 here in the Saudi Arabian GP, and he has stayed into P1. Max Verstappen already going side by side, but has to give that place back to Carlos Sainz. And let's keep an eye on Hamilton. Well, Miney, he has overtaken Lawson, very good. And obviously Lando Norris is in P13. That is not going to work for him very quickly, because he is going to get worse. And let's see, look at that guys. And that was a little bit weird, and we have a little bit of a crash for, I guess, Tsunoda. Yeah, he locked up. And let's stop pushing for Miney, because his tires have already gone way worse than Hamilton's, because obviously Hamilton is in cleaner air, so pushing him is easier than Miney. So going on to the medium tires might have been a right choice for Miney, guys. So let's see, we still have a train here from P8 to P14 and a train from P1 to P9, and that has almost been closed up back by Charles Leclerc, but it hasn't right now. So let's see, let's skip for a little here guys, because in the start there isn't really much that could happen. And guys, lap 4, Sainz has overtaken Hamilton, but again it doesn't matter because we can overtake him, and Miney overtakes Lando Norris there without any problem. Let's start to save his fuel, and both of us should start to save fuel. Obviously catching up to the people in front isn't really the problem right now. Let's stop saving for Miney, because he needs to catch up to the people in front, because Lando Norris is not letting that easy. And look at that guys, Hamilton is just on the back of Carlos Sainz, who is on medium tires. And Porsche goes in and has overtaken us. Max Verstappen has overtaken Hamilton. His tires much worse, 14% worse than Hamilton's tires. So I think Max Verstappen has gone on to a used set of tires. Otherwise you cannot have that much disparity in your tire wear. So let's keep an eye on Miney too, who is now staying with Lando Norris. So that is our goal, staying with him and catching up to the people in front and not fighting him. And obviously Miney isn't really keen on doing that, but we have to do that, guys. So let's skip a little. Let's keep an eye on Miney. Can he catch up? And these guys they aren't really catching up. So I guess, guys, saving is going to wait a little. We have to push Hamilton. Well, we are pushing Hamilton enough, and Perez has overtaken us. That is the reason, guys. We cannot keep doing this. We have to overtake them and catch up to the people in front. So rounding on the last corner, Miney is now into P12 here, and his goal is to catch up to the people in front. So let's see, we are pushing on our tires. We have broken away the DRS to the people behind us, and we have finally caught up with Miney into the DRS of the people in front, but they are not letting that go that easily. They do not want me to get into the DRS, but obviously, guys, Gasly and Bottas will keep on fighting, so they will we will get into their DRS. But right now Miney is losing a little bit too much time, so let's push him, guys, again. And obviously I am with a little bit of my eyes keeping an eye on Hamilton. If he loses DRS, it's going to be really difficult to catch up back into the DRS with those soft tires. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on this. And Bottas finally can't do anything now. We have finally caught up to Bottas, so that is a good news. Let's stop pushing on everything. Let's keep standard for at least a minute, and then we will see can we actually catch up to the top. Well, from P4, Piastri has caught up, so that is a good news. So P1 to P8 we have a DRS train, and Gasly and Maloney are in their own DRS train. So we will have to catch up back to them. And look at that, guys, we have almost caught up, and we have Miney is in the DRS, so that is good. Yeah, for not now, because obviously Gasly and Maloney fighting, Miney and Bottas fighting. So for a lap we need to 100% and properly get into the DRS of Gasly and Maloney, and then is the only time I can save. So let's see, on this lap we are not going to get DRS, but on the start finish straight I think we will be able to get that DRS, and Miney has. So let's stop pushing on at least the fuel, and let's see can that actually bring our tire wear. And that has brought our tire wear back into the range, and Maloney is out of DRS of Gasly. Gasly on 57% soft tires. That is not good. Miney, and look at that, guys, Hamilton fighting with Antonelli, Sainz and Porsche. The good news for Miney is that people in front of him is fighting, so we can catch up to these guys very quickly. But the problem for Hamilton is his tires are getting much worse than we were hoping for. We were thinking about going for at least lap 24-25, but I don't think we can go on to on these laps. And look at that, guys, I cannot push Miney like the way I was doing, because his tires are only going to get worse and worse, and it is worse right now. So let's keep an eye on Miney. Let's skip a little using his battery, and he has caught up to Gasly. So yeah, there is no point in doing anything. Let's start to save, guys, and let's help Gasly catch up to the people in front, because Russell and Max Verstappen are in P7 and P8. So what happened to them? And look at that, guys, into turn 1. Miney tried to do something on Gasly, but he decided better to not do that. And that is a good thing, guys, because we have not saved enough fuel with Miney. He needs to go on ultra saving mode now, and let's start to save everything here, and let's just skip past the time. And guys, already Gasly is into the pits, Sargent into the pits, and we have a yellow flag for Ocon, who has crashed into the last corner. So let's see. So he just went straight into the wall. I think he must have gotten a little bit of a dirty air in the car, in front of the car, and because of that he just got understeer way too much, and he just went straight into the wall. And guys, lap 21 starting here. Sainz has broken away from us, but it doesn't going to matter, because I'm going to push Hamilton now to catch up to him, because obviously we are going on a set of medium tires. Let's keep an eye on Miney. He hasn't really lost any time, though he hasn't really gained any time too. So that is not really working out for Miney, because people have pit behind us and they are catching up really quickly. Let's see. Hamilton obviously doing a better lap here. 1.5 second gained on Sainz. We are into the pits. 2.3 pit stop. Not a bad pit stop here. And we are out. Can we come out in front of Oscar Piastri? No. we are going to come out behind Gasly too. So what to do from now? Obviously stop pushing on the fuel, and let's keep an eye on everyone. And Piastri has pit. Gasly I think might go on 2 stop. Verstappen is 100% going on a 2 stop. Lando Norris is 2. Maloney, I don't know what he's doing. Well, we are alright. Okay, so Maloney, Miney and Norris are on the 1 stop. Antonelli and Charles Leclerc has not pit from his soft tire. So that is a good news. So people from P1 to P6 have not pit, and we are right now P4, and that is not somewhere you want to be. You want to be a little bit higher up. So let's see, Charles Leclerc into the pits. Will he come out in front of Hamilton? And no, he will not. So that is good news for us. And I'm not pushing Hamilton, guys, because I want his tires to come naturally and not pushing, because that will ruin our tire very quickly. So we'll skip for at least 2 to 3 laps, because lap 27, lap 28 will be the time to pit Miney. So obviously we are in the DRS of Max Verstappen and Lando Norris, so it's not like we are doing really bad. So let's keep with these guys and let's wait a little. And guys, wait, we were just slow, a little too slow. Yeah, we have the optimal, well, pit stop time. Let's go on to the soft tires for Miney. Let's push him 100% and let's see, can he do something? And let's keep an eye on Hamilton, who has also overtaken. He has overtaken Miney, but it doesn't matter because Miney needs to go on the soft tires, which is going to take a lot of time. So let's see, we are now with Miney into the pits. Let's see where we come out. 2.5 pit stop, not the best pit stop we could have hoped for, but it's still something. So let's see, we are behind Bottas, and are we behind Sargent? It looks like we might not be, and yeah, we will be. We are 100% behind Sargent, and we are behind Perez. So that has not worked out for us anyway properly. But the good news is soft tires are much better than medium tires in the last 20 laps. So our goal now is to catch up to at least P10, which isn't really going to be that easy. And Max Verstappen and Perez, but Max Verstappen has already gone from soft to mediums, and his mediums are almost completely done. And obviously we have 3 seconds gap to Piastri. Gasly, that is the good news. Piastri into P1 has already overtaken the lead, and we are with Hamilton trying to come back, and we have also taken the P2. So now the goal is to catch up to, well, stay with Piastri, who has just broken away from us. That is not good. Let's stop saving on the fuel, because yeah, there is no point saving the fuel now because we have done enough for the fuel. Let's push on everything, and we have stayed in the DRS. So let's stop pushing and let's just keep an eye on Hamilton to stay with Oscar Piastri. So let's keep an eye on Miney too, who is now behind Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent needs to be dispatched very quickly by Miney, or he will create a lot of problem for us. Miney has overtaken Sargent for P13, but that is not enough, guys. We need to do something. We need to do much more than this. So let's see, Vesti into the pits. So we are going to gain that 1 position, and let's see. So there are people who have not paid, but mostly the people who have not paid are the people who are going to pay for the second stop. So first stop have been done by everyone. It's just that many people are going to do the second stop here. Someone like Max Verstappen will do another stop, in my opinion, guys. So look at that, the tires have gone a little bit crazy. Let's bring them back into the range, and Lando Norris with the fastest lap, and Gasly is out. Gasly is out, and Gasly has caught us. Gasly has caught Miney into the crash, and it was because Pierre Gasly was going side by side with another Red Bull, and that was not. That was a crash, guys. I think the other white car was the Red Bull of Lando Norris. So I think, yeah, Miney is looking okay. Miney has just well stayed out of that crash. That was really something I wasn't really hoping to see. Obviously I clicked on Lando Norris, and look at that, guys. Gasly, I don't know what he was thinking. What was his mind doing to go on the racing line while he had a puncher? That is something you do not do. That's just a little bit of a dumb thing to do, but there is nothing really I can do now. So let's see, we are on lap 38 in the DRS of Lando Norris. Lando Norris has a damage and it must be on his front wing, and let's see, yeah, his front wing is damaged. Look at that, the underflow, well, sorry, the end plate is gone, and look at that, guys. Miney tried to overtake Lando Norris there, but Lando Norris defense, obviously the skill of a driver matters too, and we are with Piastri and Hamilton into P1 and P2 with 12 laps to go, 7 seconds in front of Piastri, and Miney has overtaken Lando Norris finally. So let's push Miney, guys, and break away from these guys and catch up to the top 8. And guys, lap 42, we did not have to push even a little bit, and Max Verstappen is into the pits and into the braking for turn 1. Charles Leclerc going side by side with Miney. Miney has to let that one go because obviously it's not that easy to overtake. And let's see the tire, Piastri with 49%, Hamilton with 58%, so that is good. And obviously we could have saved the fuel here for all the while without any problem, but I guess that also works out with not. And Sargent has a crash into turn 3. Let's see what happened. So I guess that was the Aston Martin trying to stay. Well, that was Tsunoda, Aston Martin, and he tried to just stay in front of Sargent, defending a little bit aggressively. So that has not worked out for anyone. And let's see into the braking for the last corner, and Charles Leclerc almost defending properly there, and we have caught up, guys, with Porsche and Antonelli. And lap 43, guys, let's just save Charles Leclerc, and now these guys are fighting, and because of that it's ruining Miney's race. That is not good, guys. That is not something we want to see right now. And Miney is now, look at that, guys, Charles Leclerc is running away. Charles Leclerc is running away from George Russell because George Russell is on hard tires and we are on mediums. And finally Miney overtakes, but Charles Leclerc, well, George Russell comes back, but Charles Leclerc has broken DRS too, George Russell, so that is a good news, and we will get DRS and into the braking for turn, I think, 24. We have overtaken Charles Leclerc. Well, we are trying to overtake Charles Leclerc. We have overtaken George Russell, and now the goal is to catch up to Charles Leclerc. Can we do it? And obviously I did not see how, but Lewis Hamilton has broken 4.5 seconds to Oscar Piastri, and that must be the tire wear coming in for him. Yeah, 38%, and we have overtaken, wait, I think we have lapped, yeah, I think that was Ocon getting lapped by Miney. I thought we overtook someone, but that is definitely not the case. So let's keep an eye on both of these guys. Miney has actually done amazing, but we want a little bit more position. And final lap starting for Hamilton, guys. I'm not going to push him because he's 4.8 seconds in front. And let's see, Miney is now getting attacked by Charles Leclerc, but he defends, and he has defended that position beautifully. Let's push him a little bit so that he can catch up to Antonelli. Can he? Obviously, if he can, that will be a good news for us. Let's see. So we have broken away from Charles Leclerc, but we are not catching up to Antonelli, so it doesn't really matter. But Hamilton is now rounding out the last corner, and he is going to win his second race of the season in the second race of the season. Well, he won this race, which is the second race, and he actually won his own second race too. So both the wins goes to Lewis Hamilton and the sprint win too. So 3 races have been done in this season, and all of them have gone to Lewis Hamilton. So guys, we have done amazing, and we have a safety car because Bottas's fuel has been emptied out. So I know that, well, feeling of just short of completing the race. So guys, let's just see the podium celebration.
What a fantastic drive from Lewis Hamilton.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
But just look at this. The overwhelming excitement for those celebrating this achievement. The highly decorated record breaker from Stevenage once again taking to the podium.
That sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
And finally now the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
And what a race for Hamilton. Obviously, a little bit of a underperformance by Kushmani, not able to catch up and overtake these guys. I was hoping for him to do that, but again guys, it doesn't matter. And the fastest lap goes to Yuki Tsunoda, who did not get any points. And Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas must be hurting, guys. He was into, I think, some points. Well, not into points, but he was in a good position to get a good position. But that has just been bad for him. So let's see Oscar Piastri with those 18 points jump 5 places and is now into P3. Well, Max Verstappen into P2, and it's utter dominance from Lewis Hamilton. And Kushmani obviously 8 points, still P4. It doesn't matter because we are, look at that guys, the difference. Williams has gone to P3 obviously, but look at the difference guys, almost 50 points difference we have. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. Obviously pit stop is something we need to improve. We haven't really done that. And let me see, look at that guys, we are P11. That is not going to really go. Look at that, 5 tenths slower and 7 tenths slower in the pit stop. So that is something we need to work, but we are still doing good. So guys, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.